Folks, if you have purchased a Glacier Bay faucet from Home Depot and are not getting sufficient hot water, quickly I'm going to show you what the issue is. I've taken everything apart. There's not much to take apart and it's pretty simple. I'm going to take this faucet out and then with a Phillips screwdriver I will unscrew the lever here, and as soon as I unscrew it, apologize, kind of working with one hand here and one hand holding the camera or the telephone. And once you unscrew that out, this easily comes out. Needs a couple of more turns. And this is the temperature setting here. So what you would do, you would pull this out, and inside there very closely you see like a little pin, a little copper pin. That's pretty much set. Well, this is where it was set prior, somewhere around this area, right around there. And I would get very little hot water. You would think that that would indicate probably the best hot water setting, but it looks like there's a plus sign there and a minus sign. So for more hot water, it should be more toward the plus. And it pulls out easily and you set it back. If you see the screws back there, Home Depot, Glacier Bay units have a screw. If you screw those valves all the way in, there would be no water flow to this faucet. So there's no need to, there's one on each side. And there was no need to go off to the shutoff valve. Those pose as shutoff valves. So when you're all done, they should be backed out all the way, going counterclockwise for full water pressure. And then I'm going to try to set it quickly, or at least halfway. You put this back, put it back in the straight kind of 12 o'clock area. You have this cap, because this is the way it would come out. And that just screws in, so meaning when you take this out, you would have to just unscrew that, and that's lefty righty, lefty loosey. I don't want to cross thread this. Get it nice and tight. And I'm going to take off the screws so I can set this cover here. So this cover goes on. Sorry about that. You will see that there is an open gap. So that's best to take that open gap and set it toward the bottom. So if you set that toward the bottom, you have 4 screw inlets. One here, one here, one here, one here. So this can either be set to the other side, that way, but if this is set to the bottom, you know that you should be lined up with your screws. And it will get in. Screw this back in to make it nice and tight. And then the toughest part would be those 2 long screws to set back. That is about the toughest part of the whole project. I'm getting the screws, I apologize. And they would go in here and you would kind of hope that they would line up. But you're basically in the same area. If you have trouble, things are in the way, basically you can try it in the other angle. Then you have your cover, rather your valve, and your valve goes set right in. And it goes like that. So after your screws are nice and tight, you're all set. There is a set screw on the bottom. You pop out that gray piece, and then there's an Allen wrench screw underneath to tighten up this part. So pretty simple. A very, from what I understand, common problem going on YouTube. The best instructions are in the paperwork from the Glacier Bay, but a lot of time people will search YouTube for things of this nature. I am not a plumber, but Home Depot and Glacier Bay made this pretty simple to set. Seems a little bit easier than some other ones that I've seen. Thank you. Sorry I took too much of your time, but basically that's it. Hope that helps you out.